This is Daily Armenia, CivilNet's daily news digest. Here's what you need to know today. In an interview yesterday with the Wall Street Journal, Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan confirmed he is looking for other security partners, while indicating he is not currently considering withdrawing the country from its defense arrangements with Russia. Russia's unwillingness or inability to assist with Armenia's defense in line with treaty obligations is disappointing and raises very serious questions, Pashinyan said, adding, "This in fact led us to a decision that we need to diversify our relations in the security sector, and we're trying to do that now. But," he continued, "we are not discussing closing Russian military bases in Armenia or withdrawing from the CSTO, a Russian-led security alliance. It is very important that we and Russia understand each other better and more correctly," Pashinyan said. The notably frank comments from Pashinyan came just days after Armenia and France signed a first-of-its-kind arms deal that will allow for purchases of radar systems, short-range surface-to-air missiles, and other equipment. For more on that story, you can take a look at CivilNet's latest guest column by Tigran Yegavyan of Schiller International University in Paris. In addition, Pashinyan today reiterated his commitment to pursuing a peace deal with Azerbaijan, telling attendees at this year's Silk Road Forum in Tbilisi he hopes negotiations will end within months. "We are now working on drafting an agreement on peace and the normalization of relations with Azerbaijan, and I hope this process will be successfully completed in the coming months," Pashinyan said. He did not immediately provide any further details. There have been no formal meetings between senior officials from Yerevan and Baku since Azerbaijan's lightning offensive against Nagorno-Karabakh last month, which resulted in the collapse of the regional government and the mass exodus of the region's 100,000 Armenians. Pashinyan was due to meet with Azerbaijani President Ilham Aliyev earlier this month in Granada, Spain, for talks mediated by the leaders of the European Council, France, and Germany, but Aliyev pulled out of the summit at the last minute. European Council President Charles Michel then said he expected to meet with Pashinyan and Aliyev for three-way talks in Brussels sometime later this month, but a senior EU diplomat said yesterday that meeting had been postponed. In other news, Pashinyan's cabinet today approved a measure extending temporary protected status to the roughly 100,000 people from Nagorno-Karabakh now living in Armenia. Pashinyan said yesterday granting Nagorno-Karabakh's Armenians refugee-like status will expand opportunities to protect their rights both locally and internationally, without elaborating. However, the move seemingly ignores the fact that nearly all of Nagorno-Karabakh's Armenians already have Armenian passports and appears to contradict Armenian law, which holds that refugee status can be granted only to foreign nationals and stateless persons. The Armenian government has so far earmarked about $100 million to support people forcibly displaced from their homes in Nagorno-Karabakh. You can also check out the latest episode of CivilNet's Insight series. This week, host Eric Hakopian reviews Pashinyan's watershed speech to the European Parliament earlier this month, the latest developments in Armenian-Russian relations, and more. The full broadcast is up now on our website and YouTube channel. And finally, the CivilNet number of the day is 50,000. That's the amount in dollars donated this week by the Armenian mobile network operator Ucom to World Vision Armenia, an aid group working to support people who have been forcibly displaced from their homes in Nagorno-Karabakh. Earlier this month, CivilNet's team visited the village of Jaghatsadzor to meet with families from Nagorno-Karabakh who are now receiving support from World Vision and to hear their stories of displacement. The full dispatch is up now on our website and YouTube channel. And as always, please follow CivilNet for the latest news and independent reporting from our contributors on the ground here in Armenia.